your way to your very best. Learn and lead today. Live each and every day. Love and live your way to your very best. Learn and lead today. Be the best you can. It's your life. Take a stand. So live your best life. Live your best life. Come on and live your best life. With Dr. Julia Royston. Good morning, everybody. So I know you looking, listening, confused, going, why is she playing her theme song for the show that's at 10 o'clock on envision-radio.com? Heard every Sunday morning. Because I don't know what it is and what's going on, but we've had a lot of death. But this week, the message is live and live your best life. I'm Dr. Julia Royston of BK Royston Publishing, Royal Media and Publishing, and the coaching community, the Book Business Bosses, helping you get your message to the masses, turn your words into wealth, and be a book business boss. To reach out to me and communicate with me, go to solo.to/Julia A. Royston. That's where all my information, my contact information is. I trust that you're living. I trust that you're like, well, I'm breathing, I'm above ground, but are you really living? Are you really living in each day? So I have a confession to make. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Hello to everyone. So I have a confession to make. I'm about 75% there, but I wasn't feeling so well uh, within the last couple of weeks. And I'm getting there. I'm getting there. Thankful to my nurse practitioner, Carla Jarvis, for calling in good meds and all that good stuff. So I'm giving her a shout out today. Believe you me. But so, laying awake going, what about this? What about that? I really wasn't worried about recovery as much as I was worried about, okay, I got to do this to do, I got to do this. And then, it was about 2 o'clock in the morning, 3 o'clock in the morning. I haven't really slept well all week long. Just because, just got a lot right. I can't get my brain to slow down. And so God was like, okay, look, girl, you're going to have to get some sleep and some rest because you can't recover if so he's like, live every moment, but you got to live in the moment. So when you're supposed to be resting, you're supposed to be rested. You just can't be thinking about everything. And Brian gets on me all the time about that. My husband gets on me all the time about that. Your head is just, it never, that's the problem with creatives. So that's the reason why I played first thing, live your best life. Because in today's culture, climate, situations, whatever, if nothing else, we got to live. We've got to actually live out. Yeah, we're breathing, but are we just kind of mulling along and kind of just kind of half in it? Because any second, any time, any day, any moment, and I know it's a lot. I know it's so much going on and so many people dying and the tragedy and so much uncertainty. But I wake up with the opposite perspective. Okay, I'm alive. Oh my gosh, my feet hit the floor. I'm getting older, so stuff hurts that didn't hurt before, but I'm above ground. So let's get some stuff done. Let's live while we have the opportunity, while we have the chance, while we have been given this day. Let's make it the best. Okay. So, number one, live every moment. Even the time you're doing nothing, watching TV, eating dinner with your family, talking on the phone, live every moment, all of it, every single moment. The time you're supposed to be sleeping, shopping, whatever you have, live it. Live every moment. Have you ever been to funerals or wakes and they were like, girl, she had a great life. She just lived it all out. It wasn't all happy, wasn't every day wonderful, but she just lived every moment to the fullest. And that's the kind of family I come from. When my father passed away May 18, 2010, he had lived a full life, all out, every day, every moment of every day. He was all out, lived it all out. And so when he passed away, we missed him. But it's not like he spent a life of shoulda, woulda, coulda, and nobody willing to invest. So, oh my gosh, I can't get that done. Nobody's willing to pay. So I'm going to put my own money in so I can get that done, so I can help somebody else, so I can benefit somebody else. So when that was before COVID. So, a packed out church, full church, uh, standing room only, because he had lived his life, every single moment of his life, lived it all out to the fullest. Responsibility, family man, husband, father, grandfather, uncle, a colleague, teacher, educator, had a school at one time, and, janitor service, a boss, employer of 50 employees at one time. Every moment we was all in, every moment. So I saw that modeled. Everybody doesn't. Some people, live in the woulda, shoulda, coulda. One day I'm gonna, and then when they're gone, they didn't accomplish it. They didn't even try it, and it didn't work. It just didn't. Just didn't. They just did the bare minimum. So number one, live every moment, and then number two, live in the moment. So that's one of the biggest lessons God was trying to teach me while I was awake at 2 o'clock in the morning. He said, "Look, girl, you're supposed to be sleeping. What you doing? Up worrying. That's my job. That's what I'm supposed to be doing. So live in the moment. Whatever we're supposed to be doing, we stop." I had a wonderful week this past week. I had one of my clients on local television, and I just stopped everything. Video, took pictures, was all in. You see it on my Facebook personal page. The Loose Tooth by Isaiah Turner, and her mother was on there, Tamika Nelson. I mean, it was over the top, but it was a great experience. I needed to live in that moment. I didn't need to be on my computer. I didn't need to be engaged in anything else, because I wanted to live every second of that interview. It was a great opportunity for them, but it was a great opportunity for me and my business. So I have to live in the moment. I can't be supposed to be sleeping and I'm worried about something else. Or I'm supposed to be paying attention to a client and I'm thinking about something else. I have to block everything out. That one movie said, clear the mechanism, clear everything else so I can focus, so I can live in this moment right here. Because one of the things that's important is, this is it. This moment, I'm not going to get back again. This time I'm going live. This is it. The last Sunday of January 2022 will never come again. This is it. This is the time I've been given. This is the time in history I've been given. This is the opportunity I've been given. So I want to live in the moment. I want to be able to remember that moment. I want to be able to know what I was talking about. I have, all kinds of technology helps me that, but I want to live in the moment. I don't want to live and realize, I let that moment pass me by. Oh, I didn't take advantage of that opportunity. That's the reason why when people reach out to me, it's either yes or no. And then when you say no, okay, I'm still moving. I'm still going. I'm going to continue to move forward. Now, you may come back around again, but I'm not going to be in that same place you saw me, because I'm living in each moment. And my yes is yes and my no is no. Unless an emergency happened, I'm ill, I'm, as they say, contagious or something going on, I'm living in each and every moment. Girl, you all out? Yes. Because when you face death, yes. When you've had coronavirus, yes. When you've had Omicron, yes. When you've done all of that, you don't waste no time. You live it all out. And if you can't be in person, you live it all out virtually. Live in the moment. So number one, live every moment. Not just breathing, not just taking up air, not just taking up space. You're enjoying whatever you can. The moments that you can, and even the moments that you don't. You realize that it's all going to work together for good. Live in the moment. Show up and show out. And then live for the moment. because there's some moments that are coming up that I am in preparation for, that I am learning about, that I am setting up my systems and my structure for, that I'm reorganizing for. Some of you need to get out of debt for. Some of you need to pay off for. Some of you need to forgive yourself for. Some of you need to forgive other people because you're holding up blessings and opportunities. Some of you need to let go of some things. Just, forgive them, whether they ever ask for forgiveness or not. You got to shed that, let that go, because a moment of opportunity is coming up. And if you're bitter, if you've got, animosity in your heart and hatred and all that, you won't be ready for that moment. Because when your mouth opens, all that bitterness and spew out of your mouth. And you're like, no, I don't think we're going to be able to work with them. Well, no, I don't. Well, okay. Well, let us think about it and we'll come back around to you. And you think, okay, this is my opportunity. Why did they turn me down? Why did they? Because you weren't ready. So live for that moment, for those moments that are coming up, the opportunities that you haven't even seen yet. Those shoulda, woulda, couldas, and girl, if I had the opportunity, girl, if I could, and girl, if I, and what? So are you preparing for that? Or is it just talk? Are you working on that? Are you saving for that? Are you getting out of debt for that? Are you planning and preparing for that? Or you just talking? Actions speak louder than words. What is it? The best thing for criticisms is move in silence and just do it. And then you just show up. It's done. Really? I didn't know you was really gonna. Even when I was talking about my book bear, we talked about it in the hair salon one day, and Tamika's like, that would just be so cute. And then a few weeks later, there's the book and there's the bear. She's like, well, we were just talking about it. I didn't know you was really going to do it. I said, yeah, I made up my mind. I'm doing that thing. I put my money where my mouth is. I just roll out and go for it. So there are some moments that are coming that I'm living for right now, that I know are opportunities that are on the way that I'm setting up for right now. I could have 25 years ago say, one day I'm going to write 66 books. And you're like, well, have you written book one yet? Today, if I met you and you said that, I'd be like, well, have you started book one? Because you can't get to 66 if you haven't started one. But I can say that because they're done. They're available. You can buy them. They're done. I didn't just talk for the moment. I live for the moment, put the time, the effort, the sacrifice, the money, the research, the people in place to be able to live for the moment now. So when people ask me how many books, I can give you posters and I can show you and I can live for the moment. Live and keep moving and keep stepping. If it's out of your price range, you don't have the budget for it right now, well, then save for it. Then work for it. Opportunity will come. But just to give up on a dream because you say you don't have the money for it, no. Somebody may come along and have the investment. You just need the idea organized and present it in a way that somebody will be willing to say, how much is that? Okay, I'll write you out a check. I'll cash app it to you. What's your PayPal? What's your credit card? Do you accept credit card? Yeah, exactly. So, live your best life. Live every moment. Don't waste no time because you're never going to get it back again. Live in the moment. Make sure that you're counting up every moment, the opportunities you have to love and to live and to give and to and impart and encourage and whatever else, exhort or whatever you got to do, even correct and discipline. But live in that moment. Make sure you're making that moment count, and then live for the moment, the moments that you haven't even seen yet, the moments that are coming down the pipe. But most importantly, live your best life. You can't live mine because I'm living mine. Y'all know I'm all out in mine, but you live yours. I hope that helps you today. I hope that blesses you. As they say, my God whooping, I hope I passed it along and helped you along the way. Because I said I had to lay there and close my mouth and close my eyes and try to turn my brain off so I could live in that sleep moment. before he came back around and whooped me again. So live your best life. And speaking of live your best life, it's coming up at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on envision-radio.com. You can listen right there on the website. Just click play and it goes. Or you can download the app on your phone, the Google Play Store, or a simple radio, Audacity Tuner, My Tuner Radio, radio.garden, Get Me Radio, or Media U apps. You can always listen to Envision Dash Radio, where praise meets talk. Some fantastic programming and awesome inspirational gospel music. Live your best life. My guest today is Pastor Sharon Hunter, who is a singer, author, speaker, preacher, teacher, and now a holistic health coach. And so I'm looking forward to our time and even having her back again to even talk about her new coaching opportunity and what that looks like and what that is like. So hopefully we'll be on a live soon, and we'll be definitely talking about that. Coming up after Live Your Best Life this morning is Spike Davis and Friends. Tune in for Last Music and more. Spike Davis, it's going to be an enjoyable time at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And then on Tuesday, did you know I had a second show? Oh my gosh, yes. The Book Business Boss Show. So if you're an author, you know of an author who needs tips and information and resources and tools, tune in on Tuesdays on envision-radio.com, Tuesdays at 10:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Episode number 3 is what a platform building book is. Episode number 4 is going to be talking about introducing yourself to the world. So there's a whole lot coming down the pipe. I'm going all the way back to the beginning with the 14 years that I've been in business, and really starting all over from scratch. So be sure and reach out and listen in. It's a 30-minute show. And then after that, at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, is the Cheryl Underwood podcast on Tuesdays, heard on envision-radio.com, where praise meets talk. And then I'm super excited. We went live on Friday, January 28th. And myself and Miss Karen Dixon Brown are launching the Book Business Boss Book Club right now. Anything I'm launching big, I gotta have help. So I as they say, I'm building my team as I go. So I'm appreciative to have Miss Karen Dixon Brown on my team. The Book Business Boss Book Club, sign up. It is free. We will begin. The first meeting will be in March, but you need to read the book ahead of time. February 1st is when I will release the first book that the Book Business Boss Book Club is going to be reading. We're going to be alternating between books I publish and other traditionally published or self-published authors. So it's an opportunity for you to meet other authors, for you to network. Now, this is not, as they say, marketing and promotion spamming. I'm just going to talk about my book. No. This is for us to learn, for us to grow, but us to also enjoy other books and other authors and all that. So if you love to read, if you're a couch critic, if you're a bedtime fireplace critic of reading, now be nice, be cordial, be respectful. But there's going to be some great times. So go to bookbusinessbossbookclub.com. There are going to be prizes, fun. We want to have interviews with the authors themselves. The first year is pretty much already planned out. 2023, if you're an author and you would like to submit a book, or for your book for the book club to read it, go to bookbusinessboss@gmail.com. That's bookbusinessboss@gmail.com. And submit your book there, and we'll take a look at it, and we'll see where we can fit it in on the schedule in 2023. So join up, readers, share. It's going to be a lot of fun times. Hopefully one day we'll be able to be in person, but right now we're in the virtual space, which is a wonderful space to be in. Coming up February 5th, Indianapolis, Indiana. Indianapolis, Hoosiers everywhere that can get to Indianapolis, Indiana. I will be at in Indianapolis The book Black Child Book Fair tour is coming to Indianapolis, and we will be at the. Oh wow! Come on, I should have had my thing up. Hold on one second. I'm sorry. The Black Child Book Fair tour is going to be coming to Indianapolis, and we will be at the St. Joseph College of Marian University. I'm sorry, in Huntington Hall. I didn't have it up, and my computer was going slow. So, February 5th, 2022, from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we'll be at St. Joseph College of Marian University, Huntington Hall. Come meet us. Bring the kids. Support authors. We're gonna be there with our face in the place. Super excited about that. And then the next week, we'll be in Chicago at the Malcolm X College. We'll be there the 11th and the 12th. That's a 2-day event. So Indianapolis, Chicago, I'm coming your way. 65 is going to be hot with Brian and Julia Royston. So meet us there. So super excited. We've got 8 minutes to head on over to Live Your Best Life. And let's see who's been in with me. Hey, good morning, Stephanie. I need to reach out to you too. Hey, LaShonda, how are you, love? Yeah, me too. Hey, Tiffany. Yeah, yes, ma'am. There is a replay of the business podcast, and I will put that in the group in just a second. So let me tell you where you can. The replay is at bookbusinessbosspodcast.com. So the replays are going to be held at the bookbusinessbosspodcast.com, and you can listen to them. I'm probably up to episode 2 and 3 that are in there, so you can listen to the replays at the bookbusinessbosspodcast.com. So the actual shows on Tuesdays at 10:30 is at envision-radio.com. So yeah. Yay! Good morning. Thank you so much. Thank you. Oh, I love you too, love. And please pray much for me, and I'm praying for you guys too. So head on over. Thank you, Stephanie. Bookbusinessbosspodcast.com is where the replays are for Tuesday. So be sure and listen in. There are also the regular bookbusinessbosspodcast.com podcast there. Subscribe. And when I put a new one on, you can be the first one to be notified. Good morning. So I trust that you're blessed and that you have an awesome rest of the week. I'm going to have a rest of the week too as well. Living my best life. Love you. Bye-bye.
Live each and every day, love and live your way to your very best. Learn and lead today. Be the best you can. It's your life. Take a stand, so live your best life. Live your best life. Come on and live your best life with Dr. Julia Royston.